wonder what it's been like for you this year to see, opponents put their number one corner on you more and really, follow you over the field. Obviously, you had that with Darius Slayton, both matchups. Just what that challenge is like for you.
I think it's fun. I think it adds a little game within the game. Just something that I kind of see as a extra challenge, and like I said, something that just kind of adds a little challenge to the game for me.
And what's it do to your confidence when you're able to make some plays like you did on Sunday against a guy like that?
It's definitely beneficial. He's a really good corner, been a good corner in this league for a long time. So, it's definitely a good confidence boost that I was able to go out there and perform fairly well.
Thanks.
Tom Rock?
Darius, I want to ask you about Xavier McKinney, what you saw from him in training camp and probably in college too.
He's a rangy guy. I think whenever I think he's supposed to come back soon, actually. So whenever that exactly is, I'm sure they'll find some way to get him out there on the field. I'm looking forward to seeing him play.
How hard does he make it for players like yourself, and obviously opposing players, to run routes and to get open?
Xavier?
Yeah.
He plays safety, so doesn't necessarily have as much impact, I guess, as far as my routes are concerned. But, like I said, he went to Alabama, so, he can run and hit. And obviously he seems like a bright young man. So, I look forward to seeing him play.
You've pretty much had 10 games under your new coach. What are your just general impressions of Joe Judge?
He's a pretty structured guy. He's a good leader, has high football intelligence, a good teacher. He's taught a lot of fundamentals as far as playing various positions as well as just the ins and outs of the game of football.
Is it easier listening to a younger guy as opposed to an older guy?
I wouldn't say that necessarily. I think in any case, whether you're old or young, in anything in life, I think as long as you're coherent in what you're saying, then normally it leads for people being able to believe in and to trust what you're saying. If you're, accurate with your information, like I said, coherent with what you're trying to get across.
Thank you.
Ryan Dunleavy?
Hey, Darius, can you hear me?
Yep.
Tell me, so it's a bye week. It's a chance to look a little bit big picture. Tell me what it's done for the locker room now that you guys are alive in a playoff race. Last year, obviously, at this time, the record wasn't that different, but it wasn't a playoff race. Now, all of a sudden, it is. You beat the team that's in first place, the Eagles. What's that done for, I want to say the locker room, but I know you're not in the locker room. So what's that done for the group chats, I guess?
It's definitely been a breath of fresh air, a breath of life, if you will. Obviously having a chance to be able to have some control over our own destiny is always a position you want to be in. So just looking forward to finishing out this season strong.
What do you think of the way Daniel has played the last couple of weeks? Obviously, maybe the huge stats aren't there like he had as a rookie with a couple of 4 or 5 touchdown games. But what do you think of the way he's kind of answered some of his critics these last couple of weeks?
I think he's been really efficient. He's done a really good job of taking care of the football. I believe he was 21 of 28 Sunday, and probably should have been a little bit better than that if we had made a couple more plays on the back end receiving. So, I think he's done a good job of being efficient. Like I said, I don't think he has any turnovers in the past 2 weeks, I believe. So, he's just doing a really good job right now, and I know he will continue to.
You guys are obviously, one game back or so in the division. In your mind, what does this team need to do to be a playoff team?
Keep winning football games. We've been able to find a way to win the last 2, and I think the more momentum that you can build going down the the back stretch of the season leading into the playoffs, I think, the more wins, the better.
Well, really what I'm asking is, like, in what areas do you think you guys need to do better, right? You've seen the first 10 games of what, specifically offensively, of what you've been able to do. What do you think you need to continue to get better at in order to kind of make that jump, beat some quality teams, beat some winning teams that are going to be on your schedule?
I think as of late, we've done a really good job of running the football. I think that's something that we've dramatically improved on and something we need to continue to do well and improve on. But probably just, we've made explosive plays here and there, but, I think we could probably do a little bit better job, of that going down the stretch.